Hey, look, we're plugged in. I checked.
I already checked. I made sure. Hey folks, welcome to the Dice Tower. I'm Sam.
I'm JT.
And this right here is our bottom 5. That is to say, our numbers 10 through 6 of our top 10 games we are looking forward to playing on the Dice Tower Cruise.
Indeed.
We are going to be leaving tomorrow.
Yes.
At this point,
we may not be coming home.
Well, there's always that case, right? There's always that possibility that whenever you step outside the doors of your home, you may not return.
That's right. I'm going to an island and never to return.
That's right. Well, these are games that, now, we do have to provide a caveat. And that caveat is, for me specifically, and we talked a little bit about it, it might be true for JT on some level, but I don't know exactly every game that they're going to have in the library.
Yep.
We did the best we could. So these are ones that we know are going to be in the library. But I will say this, I do have a short list of games that if those games are in the library, they will trump all 10 of these.
Wow. I don't know if I went
Just the way it
that
is.
far. I went through the list, plus I went through the last probably 4 months of reviews and stuff that they've done. Because if they've done the reviews and they're in the shop, then I'm assuming they're going to go on the cruise. But I hope, fingers crossed. I kept off the heavy stuff, most of the heavy stuff. I know like Speakeasy would be way up high on here, but I'm not going to sit down probably and learn the Lacerda on the cruise. I probably just, whether I want to or not, I probably won't. So I might teach a Lacerda on the cruise, but I don't know if I want to learn one.
Yeah. Yeah, understood. Yeah, most of mine, I even have a couple on here of games that I own. I just haven't played yet.
Nice.
So I'd like to learn how to play them. Maybe somebody can teach me how to play them, and then I can hit the ground running when I come back. So there's a lot of little caveats, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get to it. Our bottom 5, numbers 10 through 6 of our top 10 games we want to play on the cruise.
Yep.
All right, my number 10 is a game that I picked up, and I didn't even like its predecessor that much. But that's because I wasn't really in with the theme very much. The predecessor was Tales of the Arabian Nights. This one is called Tales of the Arthurian Nights. And I actually own this. It's sitting on my shelf right over there, and I just haven't broken out the rule book and haven't read it yet. But I like the concept of story-based, not really campaign, but the decisions you make in the game determine what you're able to do, and if you're able to, like, you know, you'll go to a place and you'll say, I want to talk to some people, and so you'll draw a card off of that deck, and it's going to ask you certain things, and you have to make a decision.
Sure.
And that decision determines whether you get some good rewards or some bad rewards. It's like that part of The Witcher. So that I really do enjoy that kind of stuff. Well, this is basically a game that's kind of all about that kind of idea. At least that's what I remember about Tales of Arabian Nights. It used to be really boring for me, but I've changed.
Well, now he's getting older.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But anyway, I would love it if somebody could teach me how to play Tales of the Arthurian Nights.
There you
I would
go.
be down to playing that. That's my number 10.
I don't want to play it with you, so no, I'm just kidding.
Fine and dandy.
We might have to add that into each of these. Do I want to play this too? All right. Well, my number 10 is a game that I've been flirting with getting for a while, and this is the perfect opportunity to play it, I think, when you have a bunch of people around where you can really mess with people and make them angry and destroy their empires or whatever else. This is a game called Empire's End. It is in the vein of a game like No Thanks, where you start out with so many cards, your buildings are face up, and they're all active and doing good things. And then as you go around, you're basically bidding on not wanting yours to be destroyed.
Yeah.
Or can I let that one be destroyed and that's okay, and then get some, you know what I mean, get some cushion on this or whatever else. So it's in that no thanks line. I do want to play this. I think it would be fun with a group of people that is just chilling and having fun and everything else. So my number 10 is Empire's End. This is my social anxiety game for the cruise, and I'm in. I'm ready to give it a shot.
I've played it before. I think it was at a Dice Tower retreat maybe. I have played it before. It is a fun game. But it is definitely exactly that. You're just trying to be the least destroyed at the
That's
end of the
right.
game. Yeah.
That's right. So that sounds fun to me.
Yep. Seen the box art, and I like the cover. I like the artwork. I like the idea of the game. This one's called Core of Discovery. A game set in the world of Manifest Destiny. So this one it's a historically themed game, and that's why it has my attention. I've also been contacted, said that they would like to send us a copy of the game to review on the Flipside. Or maybe here on the Dice Tower. I don't know. We'll have to work that out. But this is one that has my attention. So in anticipation of getting that, I'd like to get a kind of like a head start on learning how to play the game. And since it's been out there for a while already, I figured maybe there will be somebody that will be able to walk me through a game of it. But anyway, I'm interested in trying it out. Core of Discovery, my number 9.
I feel like Z really likes this one.
Really?
All right. My number 9, since we're going to be on the water in a ship, I figured I better have a pirate game on here. This pirate game is sitting right over there on the shelf, but somebody won't teach it to me yet. And this is the longest game that I left in my list, because I know, like I said, it's hard to get long games in on the cruise, but it's the longest game I left on my list. And this is Fortunes of Scoundrel Bay. In this game, you have multi-use cards. You're doing area majority, but you have a board that's all the Caribbean, and you're being a pirate. You're being a scoundrel, and you're trying to have area control over places, trying to collect the treasure, all that good stuff. A really cool theme, really interesting. Like the way the board is laid out and everything else looks pretty interesting. I have not read the rules whatsoever. I don't know a ton about how it plays, but I'd love to get it played, learn it. It'd be nice to learn it on the cruise so that when we come back, we have, like I said, another ability to play it too.
Get down.
So that's my number 9, Fortunes of Scoundrel Bay. Gotta be pirates in the Caribbean.
Cool. That's cool. All right, my number 8 is one that I just caught a glimpse of and wanted to play it. I watched all the Conan movies, and I thought they were all good. Even the other ones that, number 2 and 3 that weren't actually really that good.
They were good.
I still enjoyed them. But it was just like it wasn't like the original, the gritty, visceral nature of the original. It was a little polished. Just felt less like Conan. Anyway, The Adventures of Conan is another game. It doesn't seem to be a very heavy game. I don't know about length though. I didn't look at length. It's going to be down here on the board on the screen anyway. But I enjoy that IP, and that's why I want to try the game out. Whenever I see a new game of an IP that I like, I automatically just want to try it, just because I like the IP. So I really don't know a whole lot about the game, but the fact that it's Conan, I want to try it out.
Is there a game that's like Conan the Dungeon Crawl? That would be so cool.
I have the original Conan. Well, not the original.
You know what I
Conan,
want? I want Conan Death May Die.
That'd be funny.
That would be good.
Have a red-haired talk show host running you through the dungeon.
No, not that Conan. Cthulhu Death May Die with the Conan theme.
I know, I get you.
All right.
No, this is one though. My number 8, The Adventures of Conan.
Right on. My number 8, I think, is maybe a year or so old. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've heard some medium things about it, I guess, but I've heard some good things about it. This is a light to medium Euro, where you're going to, at the beginning of your turn, roll a dice. Roll a dice and select your actions of what you're doing. This is a game called The River of Gold. In the River of Gold, it's collection of resources. It's putting these buildings on the river, kind of like a Great Western Trail type of thing, or a Maracaibo type of thing, in the fact that you're going to put buildings up the river, and then as your boats come down the river, they're going to be able to use the actions of those buildings. So depending on which spot you drop into, you're going to be using the actions of those different buildings that are there. So in the vein of, if I control the building, then obviously it's good for me. I've just heard a lot of good things about this being smooth and a really nice Euro. So hopefully it is.
Yeah.
Hopefully somebody can teach it to me on the ship.
It's got a lot of positive press.
It's got a lot of positive press.
It's probably pretty good.
It's probably pretty good. I'd like to play River of Gold. That's my number 8.
All right, my number 7 is a game that was it's a re-implementation of the Dread Circus, and this one's called The Treasure of the Dwarves.
Oh,
And this is from Trick or Treat Studios, which is I like a lot of the stuff that they're doing. They're actually like a Halloween company that makes all this different Halloween stuff, but they've just started releasing board games.
This is a re-implementation of the Dread Circus.
Yes, it is. And I've played the Dread Circus at the Dice Tower on one of their like Tuesdays where they just kind of take it easy and do playthroughs. And I remember enjoying the game, but I didn't like the theme and the kind of dark, almost macabre.
My favorite thing.
Yeah, it is.
One of my favorite
But
things.
it's just one of those things where I was just like,
Yeah.
it's a disconnect for me.
Sure.
But dwarves and treasure, that hits.
All right.
So I want to try it out to see if I still enjoy it. I think I remember
Sure.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
So that's my number 7, Treasure of the Dwarves.
Nice. I'll play that one. All right. My number 7 is a game that really is from Aporta Games. It's really, really got me intrigued. I don't know a ton about how it plays. It looks like it's got some depth to it. It's definitely a medium plus weight Euro.
Sure.
This one's called Salt Fjord. In Salt Fjord, you are drafting dice, and I think based on the round you're playing on is the amount of dice you can draft, and then you're using those dice for actions. I don't know a ton about the game. I have heard some really good things about it. It'd be great. This is the one I put on my list. This is the one I'm hoping Chris or Wendy will teach me. I'm going to ask one of the Yees to teach me because I think this would be a good one to learn from them. So my number 7 is Saltfjord. I really hope I love this game. I like Aporta Games a lot, and I'm pretty excited about this one. So this one actually should have been higher on my list now that I think about it. But my number 7, Saltfjord.
Missed opportunity.
Yep.
See, Chris and Wendy, they would have done it if it was on your top 5.
Oh, okay.
You put it on your bottom
I'll
half.
beg them.
You put it on your bottom 5 just so that you hope they see it. That's what you did, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right. Put on the Dice Tower list. Chris, if you're watching, pretty
I
please.
don't think that's going to happen. All right, my number 6. Well, if that's the case, we're just going to have to ask Chris and Wendy to teach both of us because that's my number 6.
Saltfjord?
Saltfjord.
Very
yes.
nice.
This is the one. This is one that, and again, it's probably just the name because the Viking theme is probably very much in the background.
Is that the theme? I have no idea.
It's again, and the only
Sure,
reason
sure.
I really pull that out of there is because the word fjord is in there. So it's Norwegian or it's Scandinavian at best. That's one of the reasons that it's on my. I just am drawn towards Scandinavian,
Fjords.
Norwegian,
Yep.
Finnish, that area for one reason or another. Call me weird. That's fine. But this has been kind of like in the background on my radar for a couple of years now. So I want to try it out.
Same.
I want to try it out. So
Yep.
we'll have, maybe if we both go and
That's
ask.
right.
Maybe
Pretty
if we
please.
both go and ask, maybe that'll help. But that's my number 6, Saltfjord. Our
Nice.
first, and probably only, crossover.
And probably only. If it was called, no, I think we have one more. Maybe 2.
maybe.
If it was called Potassium River, you wouldn't care so much. I'm just kidding.
Potassium Bay.
All right. Yeah, babe. Okay. All right. That was your number 6.
Yes,
Okay. My number 6 is a light, hopefully fun game with bluffing, deduction, and a master burglar. This is a game called Pinched. This is a good place to play this where you should
okay.
have a lot of fun, I hope. In Pinched, you are all burglars, and there's multiple different houses you're trying to snatch stuff from. The master burglar is going to pick a house to go to steal from, and if you can guess which house they're going to with and pick the same house correctly, you get to go with them and steal some of the loot from them. So it's just this deduction, lightweight.
That's cool.
Just go out, have some fun.
Yep. That's
And
awesome.
steal from the stealers.
This is
So-
a perfect kind of situation for those kinds of games
Yeah,
as well.
perfect.
Super
So-
lightweight and fun.
Super lightweight and fun. So I'm hoping that I get to play Pinch. Pinch would be a fun one to play on a cruise. That is my number 6.
That's cool. All right. Well, that is it. Our bottom 5, numbers 10 through 6 of our top 10 games we want to play on the Dice Tower Cruise this year. Give us a like, subscribe here, and then head on over to the Flipside. That's where we normally put up content, and you can watch our top 5. There's a link in the description below, and you can watch our top 5 games we're looking forward to playing on the cruise.
And down in the comments, put down, please, Wendy, please, Chris, for us. If we get enough votes, maybe we'll get a chance.
If we get enough likes, they've said if we get 1 million likes, they'll do it.
Okay.
That's not what they said. Anyway, see you on the Flipside, folks. Take care.
Later.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you like this review or whatever you just watched, wasn't it amazing? Check out our channel, Dice Tower. We have all kinds of things. We review games, we do top 10s, we play games live. It's all about board games, but especially the people who play them. Check out Dice Tower YouTube channel.